Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. The guard pair for him, Gilgeous-Alexander and Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. James, good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear him.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointers off the mark. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Suns. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects with the leaner.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Jacks up a three. Reeves can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Doncic against SGA. Doncic kicks to Ayton. No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the triple. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Williams passes to SGA. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets it to go.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Shot to stop the run. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for LeBron James.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Lakers leading by 5. Ayton a screen on SGA. And And the dunk by Doncic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it. Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and that they keep SPA off the line. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Thunder trailing by 9. SGA passes to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Williams scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in to the middle. Reeves gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 10. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. SGA's got 6.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
James, the pass to Reeves. Now Doncic. SGA defending. Doncic. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 8. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 8 points for him.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Williams. SGA on the wing. He's defended by Reed. Shots good by Williams.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Doncic outside. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Thunder trailing by 6. And here is Williams. Knocks down the step back Jay.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Smart's checked in for LeBron. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Holmgren. Walls is checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Mitchell. After Luka Doncic's miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Shots good by Kennard.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Mitchell. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Nice move. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And they double up Doncic. Kennard, the pass to Smart. Back to Kennard. Doncic against Mitchell. Pocket 4. Rebound by Williams. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Utah Jazz. Wasted no time on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Los Angeles leading by 3. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 8 points.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Here's the 3. That shot is off. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Wallace, and it's Mitchell in at the point. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Reeves finds Kennard. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hayes with the steal. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Reeves the pass to Kennard. And stolen by Wallace. An even 3-on-3 break. Smart with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 6-point game. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Holmgren. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 8 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
The quick crossover, what a move. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Holmgren for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
I love how aggressive Reeves is. He does not shy away from contact.
Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kleber's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Fast break, the Lakers. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Reeves. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. SGA's checked in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. High post try. And he gets the jumper to drop. SGA's got 10.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. Kennard for 3. Cans it from downtown. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kennard's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 8. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now, here's Kennard. He has 5. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Trailing here by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Smart kicks to Kennard. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in for Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Williams. Holmgren trying to get open. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Luka making it look so easy inside.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
The Thunder shooting a superb 63% from the field. It's Dort on the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Great open look there. Holmgren's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
That shot no good. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, does Jet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
James looking it over. Pass to Kennard. LeBron against Dort. Whoa! James strong flush off the drive.
And James is terrifying on this drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. It's good. SGA's got 18 points in the game.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Kicks it out to LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pulling out the veteran move, LeBron gets the D to bite on the pump fake.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Holmgren. Dort misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now, here's Dort. No scoring in this one. From deep, SGA. Rebounded by DeAndre.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Over the last few years, Hachimura has gotten more comfortable in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
LeBron outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic looking it over. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 12.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 seconds left, and there's another one for the Thunder. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 3. We've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm joined by Coach Mark Dagnall. And, Coach, this has been a hard-fought game and high-powered at that. Thoughts?
Yeah, it was great offensively, and I thought we showed great resilience, just weathered the storm, settled into the game.
Keep up the great work.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break.
This has certainly been an exciting one. Any thoughts, guys?
I like it. It keeps us engaged in the action. Less time to throw jabs at each other.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Inside. Stolen by Reeves. And they're moving it up. Here's Ayton. Finished off the break. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Outrunning the opposition. Ayton's got those long strides.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Got a piece of it. And he banks in the layup. And it's now 26 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
On the wing, Doncic. SGA defending. Count the basket. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Outside Williams. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
From deep LeBron. Here's Ayton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
That's the kind of toughness from Ayton that they want to see inside. Not backing down when things get physical.
The free throw drops for Ayton. Ayton hits them both.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
Outside, Dort. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Williams. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. And Greg, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the official...
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The fadeaway. Kept alive. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams, and they call an illegal screen here.
Now we get a chance to check out Jalen Williams.
Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Thunder trailing by 10. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 14. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander right over the defense.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Hachimura the pass to Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. Here's James, and he makes good on the layup. James has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. 18 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 11. Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Lays it up off the glass. 34 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Austin Reed. Then for the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Jalen Williams. Doncic bullies the D inside.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's SGA. To the paint. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by SGA. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 9. In the corner, Kennard with it. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 34. And he comes up with the deuce. SGA's got 36.
I love the spirit he's shown to tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Doncic passes to Kennard. Up again. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Over to the wing, Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:39 left to play in the third. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic on the drive inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 22.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And the Thunder with some changes. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Kennard against Wallace. Plays it up and banks it in.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
1:12 left in the third. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing. Thunder trailing by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Out to Wallace for the tie. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wallace has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game for the lead. Knocks it loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That will be a jump ball.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kennard against Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kennard's got 10 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Mitchell kicks to Wallace. Lets the three fly, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll get you back to the action. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Williams, Chet Holmgren out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the 2. The Lakers leading. Here's Reeves. Here's Smart. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Reeves against Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
There's the screen. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Mitchell with it. Defended by Reeves. Smart with the steal. Reeves in the corner. Back to Smart. The tray. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's so challenging trying to guard Doncic without fouling him because he's not afraid to get hit.
The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Doncic. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Holmgren the screen. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. 14 feet away. Jump shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Mitchell. Doncic on the money from 12 feet away.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Mitchell in the corner. Fires the three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Doncic. Luka bullies his way inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Count that one. Holmgren's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron is checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. And then for Oklahoma City, Carlson's checked in, and it's Williams in for Mitchell. Here's James. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Williams. Tries again. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Over Reeves. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
On defense, Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. And they double up James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Now, SGA. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Nails the baby hook.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Doncic outside. And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Thunder trailing by 4. SGA up top. Guarded by Doncic. Holmgren outside. Williams kicks to SGA. 5 on the clock. A deep 3. Cleared away by Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Reeves. On the wing, James. Defended by Dort. Now Reeves. And there's the 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
SGA. Staying focused through contact. SGA.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Doncic against SGA. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. And it's blocked by SGA. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. Shot clock at 6. Austin Reeves. Ayton, another shot.
Defense has no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul.
Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Now Dort dives for it. Doncic with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. James. LeBron steps it home.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Here's SGA. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the basket.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Doncic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
The defense doesn't want to give Doncic an inch of space inside. That's why he's at the line so much.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Oh, what a strong move. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
1:15 left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Got it!
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Thunder trailing by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And what a shot from Gilgeous Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And here is Doncic. Ayton throws it down. What an assist!
Shouldering the load. Ayton taking care of business here in the clutch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dad's team.
Here's Holmgren. Now Dort with the shot. Good.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. SGA with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Outside Holmgren. Now Dort. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Ayton. So Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Got more screens in the trenches.